Hello, in today's video, I'm sharing 5 game-changing beauty products that can make a pretty instant, quick difference for you. They're all easy to incorporate into your beauty routine, and because I cover all price ranges here on my channel, I have drugstore and high-end beauty products in this video. I've done these game-changing product videos before, and I always get really excited to share products that I think you'll be excited about that will make a difference for you. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, and let's go ahead and get into these 5 products that I'm excited to share with you. As we get older, and this happens for everyone at different times in our lives, we start to notice those dynamic expression lines that happen because we move our face. The brow furrows, the forehead lines, crow's feet, just to name a few. And I know from my comment section that not everyone is into Botox or you're not quite ready for it, that there can be frustration because skincare doesn't always help those lines the same way that Botox does. Now, this isn't about Botox, even though it is a pretty quick game changer. So if you are wanting to target those lines, but you're not into Botox, you're not ready for it, or maybe you're wanting to prolong the time between your Botox treatments, Current Body has a new product. They're the makers of the LED mask that I've shared here on my channel quite a bit. They are partnering with me on this portion of the video to share their new launch. This is their Anti-wrinkle mask from Dr. Harris. This is not an ordinary face mask. I'll show you some video footage here in a minute. This is the world's first anti-aging sleep mask. It's clinically proven to reduce wrinkles for up to 5 hours after you wear it for only 15 minutes. Now, if you wear it longer than 15 minutes, the effects will last longer. And because of how the silicone dots are laid out, they target all of those expression line areas. And of course, you can sleep in it overnight. A regular sleep mask promotes relaxation or extra relaxation by up to 20%, whereas this one, 67%. So Dr. Harris came up with this idea when he was on a long haul flight and he just could not relax or stop frowning when he had a regular sleep mask on because he was so stressed out. And he thought if he could create something that would keep him from frowning and help him relax, he could sleep better and relax and stop wrinkles from forming all at the same time. And so he created this anti-wrinkle sleep mask. So this is a close-up footage of my brow furrows and my forehead lines before I'm putting the mask on. I don't have deep brow furrows, but you can see some shadows there. That's just my face at rest. You simply place the mask on and press the relaxation point between your brows. And the silicone dots target these mechanoreceptors, which are these tiny little nerve endings, which help relax muscle tone and promote emotional relaxation in a localized way. And I think you can see that my face just looks more relaxed after laying down for just 20 minutes. They say you can see up to 64% less wrinkles in your brow furrow area, but I feel like because of how these are laid out, I see great results in my forehead lines as well. And maybe this is just me, but I feel like because half the time we're covered from here down, this is really nice to have right now to just kind of refresh the upper face area quickly. I mean, you could do this in the morning before you go somewhere and see effects for up to 5 hours, sleep in it, and you see the effects even longer. This is a great product to give to yourself or to someone else. It comes in a really nice gift box. The instructions are printed right under the lid, and you can store it in the zipper pouch that it comes in. This is so interesting and innovative. There's nothing else out there like it, and it gives those that aren't wanting something invasive an option. I'll have a link for this and everything else that I'm going to talk about in the video down below. I'd love to know in the comments how many of you regularly dermaplane or shave the peach fuzz off of your face. Leave that for me down below. I feel like over the past few years, this has gone much more mainstream than it used to be. It used to be kind of taboo. I think people used to think that the main reason it was done was just so your peach fuzz wouldn't glisten in the sun. And yeah, that probably has something to do with it, but there are so many more benefits to it than that. Number one, your makeup will lay so much better on your face. Your foundation applies smoother. Your powder looks less powdery, and it wears better throughout the day too. Also, when you're removing that peach fuzz from your face, you're getting regular manual exfoliation. So you're removing that dead layer of skin on a deeper level than just using a scrub. Now, you do have to be gentle, but I noticed that I also get those dry flakies. They come off too. It just makes my skin look so smooth. And I will go through gaps of time where I don't do it. And then I always ask myself, why have I not been doing this regularly? I feel like when I do it regularly, my skin looks more even toned. It just does really great things for my skin. skin. There are little blade devices like these. I'll link some options down below. I'll put stars by these two. This one being the more gentle of the two. This one is pretty strong. There are electric devices. Some people actually go in with razors and shaving cream. I'll also link a few videos. I was going to do a little demo footage for you, but I had already done it when I realized I was doing this video, and you don't want to do it too often or you can really irritate your face. But that is my next suggestion for you, is dermaplaning or shaving your face. There is something about this Niod fractionated eye contour concentrate that I cannot get away from. I will use other eye creams, but I keep going back to this. I have sung its praises before in other videos, but I really feel like when it comes to an eye product that can give you a quick result, this is it. Now, it does say on their website that it can give you results within 15 days. And even though that's quick in terms of results for, an eye product, that's not what I'm talking about. What I mean is that if I wake up and I am puffy or I'm just looking off with my under eye area, and that does happen even though I do have hollows, by the time I finish doing my makeup, my under eye area looks completely normal, the way it should. This is nothing short of a miracle in a bottle for me. If I need to film, if I'm going somewhere where I just want to make sure that everything looks the way it needs to look, and it's hydrating. So it's not like it does all of that depuffing and, de-lining, de-wrinkling, and it leaves me feeling tight and dry. You can also use this on the upper eyelids. It's got peptides, it's got hyaluronic acid. It's supposed to eliminate lines and inflammation and help with dark circles. Now, if your dark circles are hereditary like mine, nothing's gonna help them, but it helps with pretty much everything else. And I only need about a half a drop for each eye. It is such a small amount and I'm good to go. I just don't need anything more than that because I need such a small amount, and because I'm getting a little older and I need all the help I can get in the under eye area, the eye crease area. I don't mind paying what I'm paying because a little bottle will last me forever. This is such a good product that I am so thankful for. It's such a game changer. I had to put it in this video even though I've shared it I don't know how many times in the past. If you've been sleeping on it and you've been thinking about it, I think it's worth it. One consistent question that I've been asked since I started my channel is, how do you keep your teeth so white? What teeth whitener do you use? And up until recently, my answer was always Colgate Optic White toothpaste. Now, years ago, I tried the white strips and they made my teeth really sensitive, but I never got into anything long term because I was always really nervous about something stripping the enamel from my teeth. I love red wine. I have friends who are red wine drinkers and whiten their teeth, and they would always end up with really purple teeth because their enamel was stripped from the teeth whitening. I never really felt like I had a great need to do a lot of teeth whitening. I think that whitening your teeth can make a huge difference. It can be a real beauty game changer, which is why somewhat recently, when I started noticing that I felt like things were looking a little more yellow, a little discolored from what they usually were, probably due to the copious amounts of coffee that I consume, I started looking into options, and I found these Crest whitening emulsions. There are 3 different versions. There is one with a tube with the applicator attached to it. That's the least expensive version. Then there is this version where you apply the gel to this little applicator. Then there is the priciest option, which has an LED light that's included with it. I'm sure you would get the fastest result with it. You just apply this to your teeth and let it sit for 30 minutes and don't drink anything during that time. And it's also not supposed to cause any sensitivity. This is not the same as those old whitening strips. It's very tolerable. It's enamel safe. I feel like I noticed a little bit of whitening right after I used it the first couple of times. I'm still in the midst of it. My thing with consistency is not being able to drink anything for 30 minutes. I should probably apply this right before bed because I drink water and coffee all day, but I did notice a difference after a couple of times of using it. So I wanted to share this because I think whitening your teeth is a great beauty game changer. It can really help you not only look better, but it can help you feel better and more confident about yourself. And if you weren't aware that there was a product like this, there is an option that is not the same as those old white strips that won't make you sensitive and won't strip the enamel off your teeth. This might be a personal thing, and maybe it's something that has happened the older I've gotten and the less full my lips have become, but I find that it can be a beauty game changer, the fuller and more plump and nourished my lips look. So there is not a night or morning where I don't apply lip balm. And I think it can be a very quick game changer. It can not only nourish your lips, but in the morning, if you do like I do and use that as a prep step for your day, it can help your whole makeup look come together. Sometimes I use a stick, sometimes I use a tube, sometimes I use a pot. I have many different forms, many different brands. I will list them all down below. I vary it at night and in the morning. Sometimes I use those formulas. Most times when I'm going somewhere or when I'm filming, I use City Lips Lip Plumping Gloss. It's pretty much my favorite for treating and replenishing things we lose as we age and our lips start to deflate, but it also hydrates and plumps out those fine lines. So I put it on first thing when I sit down at my makeup table so that my lips are nice and prepped and full when I go in to apply my actual lip products as the last step of my makeup. This is clear, but they have shades that I really love, and I always have 15% off in my description box for you. And I'll list all of the options that I usually reach for. I'm sure I'll leave something out, but I'll try to have all the lip balm options that come to mind that I use the most in my description box for you. But I think it is a huge game changer to have your lips looking hydrated and more nourished and full. It can make a big difference in how they feel and how your makeup looks too. I just did a recent vlog. I'll have it listed here for you, as well as my recent dupes video, so you can check those out. And I would love to hear any beauty game changers you have in the comments down below. I hope you found this video enjoyable and helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.